Welcome back, everybody, to 31 70s horror movies for Halloween, where I'm counting down my favorite horror movies from the 1970s. At number 20, we have another Vincent Price movie, Madhouse. This is another 1970s slasher movie, and it came out in 1974, the same year as Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Black Christmas. And Madhouse came out a few months before both of those movies. This is, again, a Vincent Price movie, and we also have Peter Cushing in this film. It's basically, Vincent Price plays a horror actor, and his most well-known role was this character of Dr. Death.
In our day in Hollywood, the monsters didn't need makeup. They just came as themselves, like quail.
At the beginning of the film, his fiancée is murdered, and Vincent Price finds the body, and it causes him to have a nervous breakdown. Then we cut to a few years later, and Vincent Price has come out of hiding, and he's returning to his role as Dr. Death for a TV series. But as this is going on, Dr. Death has somehow come to life and is going around murdering people that involved in the movie. And so we're left asking, is Vincent Price Dr. Death? Is somebody else Dr. Death? Or has Dr. Death somehow come to life? This is another PG horror movie, but again, it's 1970s PG. And you get some decent kills in this film. But again, the main draw is Vincent Price and Peter Cushing. Peter Cushing doesn't get as much time to shine in this movie as Vincent Price, but he still does a great job.
I made you come here to bring you back to life.
But you're not bringing me back to life. You're bringing Dr. Death back to life. And he terrifies me.
This is a movie that feels like a transition movie. It feels like the classic age of horror handing off the genre to the modern age of horror, but it also feels like a celebration of classic horror. It feels like the classic age of horror saying, okay kids, here you go. You're in charge of the genre now, but we're not going anywhere. Vincent Price, again, gives a great performance. It's an interesting, movie. We've seen this in horror before. A fictional character somehow comes to life and is going around killing people, but it has everything you see in the later slasher films. You have the chase sequences, you have the different kills, you have a masked killer. You can tell that this movie had a big impact on the slasher genre, but it's not talked about enough. I'm never going to say no to a Vincent Price performance, and again, there are great scenes where he gives fantastic monologues. Again, that's why I love Vincent Price, because whenever he's in a horror movie, you're going to have fantastic monologues with good horror.
Deep in our souls there lurks an instinct which welcomes death. It makes it easier when it comes.
Madhouse is a very underrated movie that I really want everyone to check out, and everybody should give it a shot this Halloween. Salute the classic actors like Vincent Price and Peter Cushing. They're my favorite classic horror actors, and I always love to promote movies that they're in.
Big the button, the red button! Press the button! It won't work! Stop it! I got him! Thing will work! Help me, sir!